Mayor de Blasio is telling Governor Cuomo to give him some more freedom to distribute the COVID vaccine. And he's being joined by families of police officers who've died from COVID one day after the governor shut down the mayor's plan to start vaccinating the NYPD. Want to get out to News 4's Andrew Siff live in Elmhurst, Queens with this story today. Andrew.
Natalie, the governor made it clear late this afternoon that his hands are tied, that it's simply because of the planned phases, the amount of vaccine available, and the fact that the city has been less than efficient about distributing it so far.
Pharmacy workers now eligible for the vaccine. A big relief at pharmacies in high COVID neighborhoods like Mount Carmel in the Belmont section of the Bronx.
It's crucially important and something we've been waiting for a long time now.
But still ineligible members of the NYPD, despite a new plea from the mayor today.
We need the freedom to vaccinate.
The mayor's call for permission to vaccinate police comes amid emotional pleas from law enforcement families like Andrea Beatrice, whose husband, Detective Christopher McDonnell, died of COVID in May. She wants his fellow detectives to get the vaccine now.
I did not want anybody to have to deal with this grief that I am going through. I wouldn't wish this on anybody.
But Governor Cuomo today said allowing police to get vaccinated ahead of 3 million other New Yorkers in the next phase wouldn't be fair.
And I'm not going to pick police over teachers, over firefighters, over grandpa and grandma.
The governor also renewed his threat to remove some of the city's vaccine allotment at public hospitals after a slow rollout. The city has more than 900,000 healthcare workers and 300,000 doses available, but they've only administered 144,000 shots. Even city officials admit their stockpile is going unused.
We have thousands of appointments currently available.
All of a sudden, we now have appointments available, and we don't have arms to give that injection to.
And the governor said tomorrow remains the deadline for hospitals, and that includes city hospitals, to state whether or not they're going to be able to use their vaccine allocation, and if they can't, it'll be redistributed somewhere else. We're live in Queens. Andrew Siff, News 4 New York.
Nassau County Executive Laura Curran wants the governor to expand the state's vaccine eligibility to include law enforcement as well. Curran says she wrote a letter to the governor asking him to help speed up the vaccination process, adding that only 55,000 people have been vaccinated in the county so far.
Police officers, corrections officers, also folks who work in the fire service. It's very important that that happen.
Now, as Nassau County hospitals become more overwhelmed, the county is reinstating a viral pandemic triage protocol. That means that EMS operators are going to determine if a patient needs to be hospitalized or can recover from COVID-19 at home.